for the sake of story, if Donald Trump was to stand there at the podium and not say one single word, tell not one single story, if Donald Trump did that, would that mean that the story no longer exists because the story didn't appear at all? So there is no story that exists? I just told you the story. The story will be Trump at the podium. Try not to create a story. You can't, because the story is the only thing that exists. The only thing that exists. I mean, you can't escape story. And it's not a problem. There is no issue. It's just storytelling story. That's all. About story. That's all it is. And it can't not be, it can't choose anything else. Can story choose another way to story and not just be a story? Can story be something else? Can story be it can't, it's the only thing that exists. There is nothing else that exists. The only thing that exists is story. That's it. And nothing can prove a story doesn't exist. Now, like I said before, there's no issue. This is storytelling right now. What's the problem? What's the issue? What's the good thing about it? Can you tell me something good about what I'm saying? Would that make you feel like it's worth listening to story? Well, it's unavoidable. You can't not listen to story because story is the only thing that is in existence. What? Get to a point of no listening. Try that. Oh, I got to a point of no listening the other day. Oh, did you? How did you get to that? I was meditating, and then there was a stage where I was at a point of no listening. It was like a glimpse, you might say. Righto. So there was a glimpse of a no story situation. While you tell me that you got to a no story position or a point of where something changed, but all the while, the only thing that exists is story. That was it. It doesn't make a big deal out of itself, does it, really? It doesn't go, listen here, I'm telling you a story, and this is the only story that you'll ever hear or need to hear. And then you'll have this understanding about stories because you'll see how authority and power exist only in a story, and how peace only exists in a story, and how happiness and joy and love only exist in a story. And then there will be this enlightenment or something that is wonderful that happens, and at the same time it could be terrifying, or it could send you into a fit of rage as well and stamp your feet and go, this is ridiculous. This story crap is really getting to me. And all the while, it was being precisely it. It was being precisely the only thing that exists. Story. I mean, everything that is being said is the only thing that exists. Story. That's it. That thought you're having right now is the only thing that exists. Story. It can't not be. And when I say it can't not be, if you were to say, no, this can't not be, well, that's a story. So it has to be the only thing that exists. Story. I could tell you a story about how it's seen from here, and I would be storytelling it because it's the only thing that exists. Story. Here we go. When I look at the news now, or anything, whether it's good news or it's bad news or it's like amazing news and it's exciting or whatever, it's the only thing that exists. Story. And nothing can prove story doesn't exist. Nothing. Now, there's not this thing like you may be wondering in the story as you hear this story. There's not this revelation or this pleasure in like a story being exposed. That's a story. It's all a story. But anyway, it's not like it's like, I don't know. But it is amazing and it is beautiful because for some unknown reason, story has exposed itself the whole time. And it was never hidden at all because it can't hide from what it is. And that is the only thing that exists.